Hello, hi. Sorry, I'm sharing on my profile. I'm sharing on my profile. Watch and learn how to be very effective. Okay. Today I want to talk about greetings. Let me greet you people first. And I pray and hope that I am serious today because I know that I am hardly serious. I am hardly serious. Thank you, Beatrice Luna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It will look good on you if you're not a mother yet, and if you're a potential mother, if you're already a mother, it looked good on you. If you're a potential mother, it will look good on you. Yatago. Nduka. Ada is doing fine. She's sleeping, so I decided to quickly do this. I wanted to write it. Like I said yesterday, I wanted to write a post about how to do a very effective back to sender ritual. Back to sender ritual, very, very effective one. But I wasn't able to write it because of a lot of things I was doing. I had to do what was I even doing? What did I do yesterday? Okay, yeah. I needed to prepare people's orders, product, writing out names, and getting them ready for dispatch. A lot of things I did yesterday. So, and then taking care of Aria, taking care of my baby. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. She doesn't, she's not doing what is it called, exclusive, but she needs her food or so once in a while. She does formula and breastfeeding. I breastfeed her, and then when I'm very, very busy, the formula is not all the time, it's just when I'm very busy, so she gets it. I was very busy yesterday. I didn't have time. Sometimes I'll be sorting out the product, and I'll remember, oh, okay, let me just drop something for my people on Facebook. I'll quickly make a post. After making the post, I'll drop my phone and then continue what I was doing. It wasn't easy. So today I had brought up my phone to make a post about it. I realized that after making the post, a lot of people will not understand, because the last time I talked about the favor ritual, people didn't understand how to do it. There were a lot of questions. They went to my WhatsApp. They were asking me a lot of the things I took time to explain in the post. I said, okay, I decided to now do a live chat and thoroughly explain how to do the favor ritual. Now, testimonies have been pouring in. The favor ritual was very, very effective for a lot of people. It is an effective ritual. Every time I come out here to do a ritual, if you are serious, if you think what I am doing is not fetish, if you think I'm not evil, because I don't believe in diabolism. I don't do any blood sacrifice, animal sacrifice. I don't believe in all those things. Anything that has to do with blood, human blood, animal blood, I don't involve myself in it. You get? So I decided to, hold on, sorry. So, as I was saying, somebody distracted me. That ritual, that favor ritual, people have, the ritual talked about those that are not getting favor. Good people. Sometimes my Igbo people call it Onye Mechamasi Aboya. You'll be doing a lot of things for people, good things. When they ask for money, you give them. When they are broke, you give them. Some people will need help. Some people, sometimes it's not even all about money. Some people need a shoulder to cry on when they are down, when they are depressed. Some people want to just share their problem with someone, and you'll be there to give them all that, offer them money, offer them everything, and in the end, you get the opposite. you will not get favor from others, because you're not doing it for that particular person to be for the person to favor you. You don't do things and you don't give out things, and you don't help people and expect payment. It is God that will pay you back. It is the universe, God of creation, will replenish you and pay you back for the good you do unto others. Now, how should God pay you back? God will not open, if it's heaven you believe in, if it's the earth or wherever it is you believe in or whatever, it will not open and start raining blessings, start raining money. No, you need a human being. You need human beings too to be favored. Just as you're favoring humans, humans ought to favor you. They ought to return the favor, not particularly those ones you were favoring, other people. You know, when you give with genuine heart, when you do things with a free spirit and genuine mind, your heart is clean. It ought to bring back good goodies to you. You understand? So that favor ritual really helped a lot of people. I am glad I was able to post it, and I did videos too. One video, sorry, not videos. I did a video to explain it thoroughly. You have to go now. I did a video to explain it thoroughly. So, sorry. I did a video to fully explain it and then tell people how to. I broke it down. If you go through my post, July, I think ending of July, thereabouts. Yes, ending of July. You get. So you do the favor ritual. You understand? After doing the, of course, I'm blocking negative comments, my brother. NGAZ, I'm blocking negative comments. That's how I do live chat. I love blocking people. That's why you see my eyes going up and down as I'm talking, because if you don't like what I do, I'm a practical spiritualist, I am unapologetic about it. My hand, as in, I don't need you to like me, but if you're here and you feel like, okay, this girl has been exuding positive energy, she doesn't do, you don't think, it is all about what you think. I don't like people that don't have minds of their own. Don't let me manipulate you. Don't let me influence you negatively. If you believe deep down, you search your heart and say, Angela nwosu is evil. Angela nwosu is teaching evil thing. Angela nwosu is fetish. Don't involve yourself. Don't, because I still have thousands of people that believe that what I do is good and they participate in it. They buy my product. I sell a lot of spiritual product that I make by myself. Every week, there's no week I don't make up to like both the scrub, calculating the soap, the bracelets, obsidian, all of them. There's no week I don't, just to not be exaggerating, more than 500 to 600 every week when you bring all of them together. You understand? I'm even being modest, because it's supposed to be much more than that, because I dispatch 2 times a week, batch by batch, different products. So if you think what I do is wrong, please do not involve yourself. The favor ritual has no repercussion. There is no repercussion at all. The only thing that will make it not work for you is if you're not a good person, if you don't deserve to be favored by God, by humans, by whatever forces you believe in. If you don't deserve to be favored, if you do the favor ritual, you'll be wasting your time. You will not, nobody will even remember you. Nobody will even, you understand? But if you do it, you are a good person, but you just have to, like, most times, I'm not saying prayer is wrong. There's something called practical prayer. There's a difference between just standing up or kneeling down or lying down and praying. You get, and praying. Then there's a difference. That's just normal prayer. Now, when you want to pray and then you bring something, like you hold something in your hands, you are trying to manifest, you are trying to like speak through, make your intentions known using a particular object. That is being practical in your prayers. Do you understand? So today I'm going to talk about back to sender. Now, this ritual, unlike the favor ritual, this particular one has repercussion. No. It has repercussion, because the last thing I will do is to tell you something, give you a ritual instruction without guiding you thoroughly. That is the last thing I will do. You understand? I cannot be doomed to for doom cho. I cannot lead people astray. Yes, you can forget what people are saying about me, or you can take it. But mine, as I'm sitting here now, Angela nwosu, I will say my own. I will not lead you. I will not lead, because I know the repercussion. I know that things that has repercussion, I will explain it and I know how it is. I cannot tell you to do A without telling you the cause effect of that A after doing it. And I water now. Favor ritual has no repercussion. If you want to do the favor ritual, go through my post. July post, it is there. You can go through it, check the materials. If you think that the materials are listed on the favor ritual post, that they are something you can handle, that they are not evil or diabolic, go ahead and do it. When it starts favoring you, it is not me that will gain, it is still you that will gain, and it is not an evil thing. It's like you praying and then practicalizing it. Yotago. So this back to sender ritual, it has a repercussions as the case may be. Now, I'm doing this video because a lot of people write me on WhatsApp and tell me things like, "Mommy, can you teach me how to do back to sender ritual? Can you do back to sender ritual for me?" Things like that. Even when I made that favor ritual post, I saw two or three comments there that mentioned something about back to sender, and I said to myself, "Oh, I know how to do back to sender ritual. Let me just teach people how to do it." That is the reason for this video now. See, I'll list out the items. I'll tell you the repercussion first. After telling you the repercussion, then you decide within your heart if you want to do this ritual, if you know you are eligible, if you are qualified to do this ritual. Or if you know, if you're not, don't go and toil with it. Don't play with it. You understand? Don't say, okay, let me try because Angela wants to say it, let me see what will happen. No. If you check your heart and say, this thing this girl said is evil, I cannot do it. You get? I cannot do it. Then abort mission. Don't do it. You understand? Now, after giving you the after telling you the repercussion, I'll list out the materials for the back to sender ritual, and then I'll give you the instruction. That's like that's the body of the whole story, the cocoa, you know. I'll give you the instruction on how to do it. So the repercussion is you know sometimes or most times we accuse people wrongly. You might be going through a particular thing in life, and then you just start pointing your fingers at your uncle in the village and say, this uncle is the one doing me. This my uncle is the reason my business is not going. My uncle, a lot of Nigerians they love conspiracy theories so much. Conspiracy theories, you know, you might come from a family where you're like 7 or 8 siblings, and only one of your siblings is doing well. The rest of the 7 are not doing anything okay. Only one is doing well. Now, out of bitterness and jealousy, you know, it can eat deep in you. You start suspecting that your brother of using your star or your destiny or your life to make money. It is not true. It's not true. You get? But you have already built it in your head. You've built a particular castle in your head, and you are living. You're really living. You're living, the castle is living in your head and is blocking you, is blinding you, you know. And if you think such a person is the one behind your not moving forward, things not going well for you, and the person is actually innocent, and you go and try this back to sender, bearing that person in mind, the whole thing you did against that person will just turn back and envelop your life. You just stand in the middle. It will just be like you using your own mouth to rope yourself. The things of the spirit are very, very deep. You have to think and think very well if it's something you know you can do, because what it involves will burn you. It will burn you. Now, it might not burn you physically, that you just be like, this fire, they burn me like Nollywood people, they do them. No, it will not happen like that. It will go to the things you cherish most. Maybe you're in a serious relationship about to get married, it will just destroy. Maybe you're already married, you notice that your husband is changing negatively. Maybe there's a business contract you're about to get yourself involved, it will spoil. All those things will be as a result of the things you did or said against somebody when you were trying to do the back to sender ritual. You have to be sure. You have to be certain. You have to be certain before you go into this ritual. If you think I am the reason for you not to go forward in life, you do it and call my name. Have me in mind and call my name. You understand? If you think I'm doing something evil to you, if you think I'm doing something negative to you, I'm just using myself as an example, which is actually a realistic example. If you think I am doing something wrong to you, or I'm taking you as you're watching me through this with your data and your phone, I am sucking your blood from looking at you now. Yatago. You think something like that is happening. So you have, and you want to do this ritual. You want to do this ritual and have me in mind. Be sure that that is what I am doing. Be sure. Be sure. There's something you need to know. People that have things, people that have strong spirits fighting for them, they don't fight anybody. Me, personally, I will not lie to you. I am teaching you how to do the back to sender ritual. Yes. But as a person, I would never do the back to sender ritual for anybody. I will teach you. It's like me now. I don't drink alcohol. I don't take alcohol. But if I take you out and you drink alcohol, I will buy for you. I will buy as much as you want to drink. And while you're drinking it, I'll be telling you, this alcohol that you're drinking, are you sure it's good for you? If you're a woman, I'll be like, I did not fix eye contact. Where did you get that from, Ome Gracious? No, I did not. So I'll be telling you, you understand? I'll be telling you, man, I won't know. This alcohol you're drinking, are you sure you're an adult? I cannot tell you what to do. I will just say my own. Are you sure? Are you sure that you want to continue drinking? You're a woman, no? If you say yes, I'll keep buying. I will not stop you. You're an adult. I will not stop you from having fun. I will not stop you from... I don't eat okra soup. I don't eat snail. I don't eat okra. It's just a personal thing. I don't eat snail. But if you want, the day I made a post, I wanted to buy food for people. Somebody once said she wants to cook soup with snail in our water. I gave her money to go and cook the soup with snail, because the fact that I don't like it does not mean I will not give to somebody else that likes it. So as a person, I will not do. They never born anybody well that I think is a threat to my life, that I will not require back to sender ritual. No. People with strong spirits, I have a very and extremely strong and active spirit. My spirit guides are many, not just one. Now, it is not only me. A lot of you watching me right now have very strong spirits. A lot of guys watching me can never be charmed, can never be tied negatively. No village uncle rich, no village babalawo rich, no village auntie rich. Nobody for this life fit harm you. Some girls have that kind of spirit that no matter what you do, you cannot harm them spiritually. Some people are like that. I am one of those people. Then there are people that have what we call wayward spirits. Wayward. Wayward. Spiritually, they don't have a direction. Those ones are the ones that when girls go and do juju, charm them, they'll be following them like people that they are remoting. Some people are like that. So I've never done back to sender ritual. A lot of rituals I know how to do. I've never done it. I've never, because I don't need it. To me, it's not important. But because you people, a lot of you want it, I will guide you on how to do it. The repercussion, I repeat again, if you know that deep down, you're just targeting an innocent person. Deep down, this thing is just conspiracy theory. You did not see this person charm you. You did not see this person. Maybe you went to one babalawo or one pastor or one dibia or one spiritualist somewhere, in the village or in the city, anywhere. Or your pastor in the church tells you, I see your younger sister tied you somewhere, or I see the other person hooking you somewhere. They mislead you. And then you feel okay, you decide to do it. You decide to do it. And then you have a particular person in mind and do it. Now, the person you had in mind to do it is actually innocent. That thing you did is, it's like you're doing back to send something Angela nwosu did against you. You want to send it back to Angela nwosu, not knowing that Angela nwosu didn't actually do anything to you. So when you finish calling my name and doing something, you are sending something I did not do back to me. It will go back to you, like you just used your own mouth to curse yourself, and it will happen. Now, unfortunately, when it starts happening, you might not remember that this is as a result of what you did. Bearing somebody in mind negatively, accusing someone negatively. Sometimes your mother can tell you, hey, I go somewhere, hey, James somewhere, then tell me, say, now this person hold you, or another person. No. Now, that is the repercussion of bearing somebody in mind doing back to sender ritual. The safer way to do back to sender ritual is, if you just feel like there is somebody somewhere holding you down. There is somebody, some people are like that. Some people just stay and start feeling like, oh, this thing is not normal. I've been toiling since, I've been doing things since. Everybody, they do a lot of things and it's not working for, it's working for them, but it reach my own turn, it's not working for me. And in your mind, there are a lot of reasons that can make things not to work for you, even if it's working for others. In your mind, you actually think it is there's someone doing you, but you cannot figure out a particular person. You did not have anybody in mind, or you do not have anybody in mind rather, but you just feel like, you just feel off. You feel like there's something, somebody is doing somewhere affecting you. Now you can do the back to sender ritual, but you don't have anybody in mind. Do not call anybody's name. Do not call anybody's name. The two things I'm teaching now is how to do the back to sender ritual, bearing a particular person in mind, and how to do the back to sender ritual without bearing anybody in mind. So you can do it without calling anybody's name. Apart from calling anybody's name, you have to cleanse your heart. You don't have anybody in your mind while doing the back to sender ritual. That is the first one. Then the second one is you can do it and you know this particular person. Angela nwosu is the person tying you down. Abi, you call my name. That one is when you need the name paper ritual. You have to write down the name of the person. So now I believe you've had what is it called? I believe you've heard the repercussion. You've heard the repercussion. The safe way, the safe way is just to do it without calling anybody's name. Belief is very important. Me, I don't believe in anything. I know how I grew up. I know the things I've experienced in my life. I know where I am from. I know what I do. I know how I live. I know who I am. So I do not believe that somebody can harm me from anywhere. My belief is different. I can't believe for you. If you believe somebody can harm you, that is your belief. To me, I do not believe such a thing. Now, before I call out the materials, Oladokun said, help us repost favor ritual, please. Favor ritual, I posted it twice. I made a post. I wrote the instructions last month. And after that, I made a post. I made a video. I did live chat and fully explained it. So go through my videos. Or just go to my page, search videos, you see it. I wrote it there, favor ritual, during a particular live chat. Or go through my wall and see my post, you get it. Now, let me go further to list out what is it? I'm working with time. I have to end this live chat exactly in the next 30 minutes. So let me rush it. Okay, so the materials, right? It is the same materials that you will use. Whether you have somebody in mind, whether you don't have anybody in mind, it is the same materials. Now, you get a plain white paper. Plain white paper. I would have brought mine to show you. You know A4 paper. I don't know if a lot of you should know A4 paper now. It's common. You know those plain paper that has no marks, has no line, nothing. It's just a plain white sheet. Those ones they use to print out things. It's called A4 paper. You get a single one of the A4 paper. Then you buy a black biro. A black biro, new black biro that you've not used before. Nobody has used this before. Single white paper with a black biro. Then you buy alligator pepper. Also OG. Alligator pepper. You know what alligator pepper represents? Also OG. It also has protective components about it. So you buy alligator pepper. After that, then on your own. And Anibogo Angela says she also did the favor ritual. Yeah, okay. A lot of people did it. They've been sending testimonies to my inbox. Okay, I don't forget. Plain white paper that has no marks, no lines on it. Black biro, black pen. That is 2. Alligator pepper. Also, alligator pepper. After buying the alligator pepper, you get potash, account. You know, account. Those things they used to cook do abacha. That's dusty something, potassium or something that they used to do abacha and the unkobi and the rest of it. Account. Now, after that, you get normal pepper. Normal pepper. I would advise you buy all those fresh pepper, those red pepper that when you cut it with your hand, it will start burning you. It will start burning. Or when you mistakenly rub the hand that you used to slice the pepper on any part of your body, it will start, it will burn you. That pepper is important. It's important. So the materials are things you can actually get in your house, apart from buying the biro and getting A4 paper. You can get it anywhere. What's this one? You understand? So you can get A4 paper from any shop, anybody you know that has it. You can just tell the person to give you one plain sheet. You can also, but the biro, you must buy a brand new biro, black. Then you get osoji. It's called alligator pepper. Osoji. I don't know if I got the English name, bro. It should be alligator pepper now. All those tiny, they used to eat cola nuts, yeah? Then you get normal pepper. Now, the normal pepper, I mean, is pepper of your choice. I'm just advising that red ataro. Is it atarodo? Those ones that burn, that Yoruba people used to cook stew. That when you are eating it, you be like, you know? Those ones that are very harsh. You can as well use Cameroon pepper. You can use any kind of pepper you want, but let the pepper be very, very harsh. Let the pepper, I don't know, long red pepper, I don't know. I shall know that there is this particular pepper that when you're pounding it, if you're pounding it, if you're grinding or pounding it, the smell will want to choke you, like it's too harsh. If you perceive it, you start freezing. You start sneezing, sorry, you start sneezing. If you perceive it, you start sneezing. In our water now, that kind of pepper is what I'm talking about. That pepper, the hot. The pepper that when it touches your sometimes it will go into your fingers and start burning you. And when you finish, oh, thank you. Olari, what you said, the favorite ritual worked for her. Thank you. And when you finish, yeah, you mistakenly use that hand to scratch your face or touch any surface of your body, that particular place will be burning. It will be burning, you know. So now you can use, it depends. You can also use Cameroon pepper. This ritual is very, very effective. It is very, 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 very effective. The pepper, the hot, look for on your own, because I don't know, I don't really understand, I don't really know the names of different species of, you know, I don't know their names. But when I see this particular pepper, I know it. And I also know when I see a Cameroon pepper as well, I know. You understand? When I say Cameroon pepper, I know. So what you will do is get this. If I have time, somebody just asked a very important question: how they can know if they have a very strong spirit. How they can know if they have a very strong spirit. I will quickly talk about that one. It's not really lengthy. It's lengthy actually, but I'll just give you a short, very brief ritual to do just to find out how to know if you have a strong spirit or not. And now So the materials I've listed, then go and buy a black candle. Buy a black candle. Black candle. Go and get the black candle and then get salt. Your normal cooking salt. That you have in your kitchen. You realize that these things that I'm saying, check within yourself if they are evil. If they are evil, then please don't do. If you think they are evil, if you think that I'm doing it to initiate you into a coven or into something, don't do. You understand? I shall know that if I initiate you into my coven, you go enjoy. Because me, as I'm the CEO, I am grooving. I am enjoying. I am very, 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 very rich, but you will not know. If you see me on the road, you will not know that I'm very, very rich. Because I don't comb my hair. So even if I add it to my CEO and we know nobody they pour for there. If you come poor, we'll make you rich. You go blow overnight. I said to God, you count in hundreds and hundreds of millions. I swear, and then you be on your road. So nobody will know you are rich. But this video is not, this one I'm doing is I'm not adding you in there. But if you think that what I'm doing is fine, is me initiating you into my coven one way or another, Bawa, Jackpa, except you want to join the coven, you can't let me give you my secretary name too, so that you meet her, you feel the fall. You know they chop people. We only like to make money and do giveaway. So let me see here. It took me, I don't know. I had to hold myself not to laugh. It's so hard. From not laughing. as it's so hard to hold myself not to laugh. But listen, if you think that there's anything evil, if you think that this thing now, if you go and do it, you automatically join my coven. I've initiated you, I've sucked your blood. Baba, don't do it, oh. Don't do it. But if your heart tells you that this thing is not wrong, that look at the materials I called now. Salt is edible, is what you use. I don't think you eat without salt. Yeah. Alligator pepper. People eat alligator pepper now. They use it to eat kola nuts. They use it to do the spiritual component of alligator pepper is fucking awesome. You understand? Even the component of salt, awesome. Now, ordinary pepper, you dey chop am. You can use the one in your kitchen. You can use your Cameroon pepper. These things are things you use in your house. You have them in your house. If I wanted to do something diabolical, I'll tell you to go and bring lizard, to go and bring cockroach, to go and bring rat's tail, you know. But I'm not saying all those things because I don't involve myself in things like that. Now, you can buy a black candle. Black candle. There's also what is it called? What is it called? How you can improvise if you don't see a black candle, but it is worse. That one is worse. I don't think you see it. Purple candle, I have it. But why I have all the colors of candles, I buy from Amazon. Buying from Amazon is better because they give you all the colors of candles. Sometimes if you go to shops in Nigeria there to buy, it will be hard for you to see some specific. You understand? Wait, I'm blocking somebody. It will be hard for you to see some specific colors of candle. You know, some specific colors of candles will be hard for you to see. Now, but you need to get the black candle because you need to light it. These are the items that you need. These are the items that you need. Let me repeat the items. I said a plain paper, A4 paper. Plain, you know, A4 paper has no lines, no markings, plain sheet. A biro, black pen that you buy. Alligator pepper. Any other kind of pepper that you used to cook, whether Cameroon pepper, normal pepper, anyone. And you get account potash. You get potash. Yes, she just listed it on black candle. Alligator pepper, potash, fresh pepper, white plain paper, black candle, salt, and black biro. No, you don't write black biro. Mercy Ekekwe. It did not write black biro. Please write black biro. See how you do it. If you're seeing your period, you don't do it. Please, if you choose a day that you're not seeing your period. If you're a guy, choose a day that you did not have sex. Don't have sex with a man. Don't have sex with a woman. If you want to do it today, don't make sure you've not had sex with anybody. It's just a night thing. Then choose your time from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Choose any time you want. You can do it by 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or 12 a.m. You can do it anytime you want, you know, but it has to be at night, anytime in the night. 12 o'clock is the last time, 12 a.m. Now, what you do is you sit on the floor. You remove what you're wearing, bathroom slippers, whatever shoe, anything. Now, you will not be fully clothed. You will not be fully clothed. You will not go and start buying, maybe not, you will not do it like you're wearing jeans trouser, you're wearing thick polo, maybe just go back from work, you're doing it. No. Please, you can get black candles in shops now where they are selling spiritual items or where supermarkets. I've seen a black candle inside ShopRite before. I have seen. You can buy black candle there. You can buy any type. If you even have scented candle that is black, you can use it. It doesn't matter. Even if it's sometimes you don't see normal straight candles, you can see all those round ones that are scented, but it is black. You can buy it. Sit on the ground. See the time I gave you, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 a.m. Just pick anytime you want. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or 12 a.m. Choose any time. What I'm saying is very simple, very effective. It will not last up to 30 minutes. It won't even get up to 20 minutes. It depends on how long you want to talk. Sit on the ground. First thing you do is light your candle. Get all your materials, all the things I listed. Get all of them. Sit on the floor. Whether if you have rug, if your floor is rugged, it will be a problem because you cannot do it on a rug. But if it's tiles, German floor, terrazzo, all those kind of floor that does not have rug on them, you can do it there. You can do it on that kind of floor, but not rug. Not rug. Doing it on a rug looks like you're still dressed. You're still dressed up, so you're not hitting the floor, you know. So sit on the ground. On the ground, when you sit, you spread your legs. Spread, because you are doing it inside, like the circle of in between your leg. You are doing it inside your leg. How will I say? Yeah, in between your legs. So sit down, spread your legs. If you are a girl, you want to do this thing, you have to undress. When you finish undressing, you will not wear, it is advisable, you will not wear any, you will not wear any clothing. If you have your wig or weave-on on, tie it with scarf. You look for scarf, cover the wig or the weave-on, tie it very well. If you have any jewelries on, remove it, whether your wedding ring, whether your earring. I do a lot of rituals. See me, I know they get time for all those things. I've not even been, I don't wear all these things because I don't have time to keep removing and removing. I do like 7 days a night. I do rituals up to like 4-5 times. It depends. Sometimes I do every night. You get, I sleep, see my eyes, eye bag, before I sleep, only reach 4 or 5, you know. Don't do it, don't do it on a rug. Sit down. If you're a girl, like I said, look for wrapper. You have to tie wrapper. I'm not saying go stark naked, because you have to tie wrapper. Tie a wrapper. You can make the wrapper long, get to your ankle. You can tie a short wrapper. Any kind of wrapper you have, tie a wrapper. Tie a wrapper. You understand? But please, when you're tying the wrapper, mark the color. Do not tie any wrapper that is black. Do not tie any wrapper that is white. Do not tie any wrapper that is red. Just pick any other color, gray, or there are so many colors. Look for any other color and tie on your body. But it tie on a wire. No, you're not doing, no, you're not going there. Just tie normal wrapper that you have in your house, whether old or new wrapper, tie it. Remove your clothes, remove whatever you're wearing. Sit on the ground. The first thing you do is light your candle. The first thing you do is light the black candle. If you light the black, it's inside your room. Let it be where you sleep. Inside your room where you sleep. Now, for guys, you have to remove everything you're wearing. And if you're a guy that wears pants, look for boxers. Look for boxers. Don't do with just pants, because pants looks like you're stark naked or something. Look for boxers. You wear boxers, but you won't wear singlets. You won't wear any other thing. Now, it is by your choice. If you now decide to do it naked, it is your choice. If you decide to be dressed, to tie the wrapper that I said, but you don't dress up, you don't wear fully clothed, no, you must not. If you decide to tie wrapper, good and fine. If you decide to go naked, to remove the wrapper and go stark naked, good and fine. If you're a guy, please, don't go naked. Wear boxing. You have prick. You're not dagale everywhere. It will not come. You know when you are a guy and you're sitting on the floor. You're sitting on the floor, stark naked. If you're a guy, you're sitting on the floor, stark naked. Your prick will follow you sit down. And as I'm imagining it now, it's distracting the whole thing that I'm saying. I'm imagining a guy doing this ritual stark naked without me. I want no. The thing, you don't understand. The thing is distracting me, so please do not do not go naked if you're a guy. If you're a girl, you want to go naked, nah you sabi, but the instruction is to tie a wrapper. Going naked is your choice. Guy, please. Guys, I bet wear boxers. Do not go naked. Even your prick is already distracting me now, as I'm imagining it. Sit down, light the candle in between your leg, stand the candle. If you see how difficult it would be if it was a rug, you cannot place a candle on a rug and expect it to stand. No, you light the candle, stand it on that floor. You understand? Make it stand and light. Then make sure it doesn't go off. If your candle goes off, let me advise you, whether it is me that gives you a ritual, whoever gives you any ritual, and you are doing it with the candle it makes the mistake of going off, abort mission. Or you can just let that candle go, light a fresh one. You can remove that candle, light a fresh one, or forget about it that day. The next day you can do it. Do not reuse a candle that has gone off. You relight it again. No, remove the candle, use a fresh candle, or let it go on that day. Do it another day. Back to what I was saying. But if back to when I finish, I'll give like 5 or 10 minutes time for you to ask questions in our water. For you to ask questions. So you sit on the ground, you light your candle. When you light your candle, you bring the paper, and you bring that paper and the biro that you have. Now you write your intention. You write your intention. Remember, the pepper. This pepper has to, because you did not grind the pepper anywhere. Let it be a single pepper. If it's Cameroon pepper, not the one they've grinded. Not those ones that they've grinded. You bring a single Cameroon pepper, If it's red pepper, bring a single stick of just a single red pepper. Don't go and buy 100 naira pepper and carry. No, just a single pepper, So when you light the candle, bring that paper that white paper, place it on the floor. Carry the biro. You write your intentions. Now, what are your intentions? Now Now, if you have somebody you have in mind that you think this person is the reason you are not progressing, this person is the reason that is doing something evil to you, this person is always attacking you spiritually, this person is always harming you, this person is doing one negative things to you or another. Is it in your compound? Do you know the person's name? Is the person from your village? Wherever the person is from, make your intentions known. Write down the name of the person. Remember, I said it has repercussion. No. If this person has not done you any wrong, and you write the person's name on that paper, that baba thing where you dey expect, where you talk, they follow you 10 times. So do not do something you don't understand, and do not do something you are not sure of. Don't let your conspiracy theory in your head push you into doing something that you go use your hand, curse yourself. Now. So please think about it very well before you put somebody's name down on that paper. Before you write somebody's name on that paper, think about it well. So write your intentions. After writing your intentions, this person they do you are I'm gonna put them there now. Write the person's name. Put the person's name. Write what you are suspecting or what you think that this person is doing to you, and you're sure that this person is doing this to you. Write that person's name down. Now, think about it too. You have never done any evil. You never go Babala will go do juju against anybody. You've not done anything spiritually or physically to attack another person. Like, not physically, because some of them don't fight, so that one does not apply. What I mean by spiritually is you've not done any juju for anybody. You don't deserve what this person is doing to you, so you want that thing to go back to that person. Now write down your intentions on that paper. After writing your intentions, take that account potash that you have. Now you are placing the paper on the ground. You take that potash that is account, cancel it on everything you wrote. Everything you wrote on that paper. Start from beginning like this. Cancel it like you're canceling something. You cancel it. Now, as you're canceling it, envision whatever it is that the person did to you. Envision it going back to the person. You know, when I say envision, is like imagine it that is already happening. Because as you're writing down those intentions, you have to be speaking it out. Like you're reading a letter, you're reading and writing at the same time. When you finish, cancel it with that potash. Cancel it. It must not show. Sometimes when you use a potash to write something on the paper, it doesn't show like a pen. Potash is not a pen, but you are following it. You know what you're writing. Yeah. Cancel it. After canceling it on that paper, you bring the pepper. That pepper that you have. What the pepper is supposed to do is to aid what you're doing faster. Pepper burns. When you use it spiritually, it actually burns like the person you have in mind. You know, you take that pepper. You have to use your hand, break the pepper, like break into two, and then cancel it too on that paper. Cancel it on that paper. When you finish canceling it, you take your alligator pepper. Take like a few pieces. You don't need to cancel it. Take like a few pieces, put in your mouth and chew. You chew to swallow. After chewing it, you swallow. Then you sit there and wait for like 5 to 10 minutes, depending, but not less than 5 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. Just sit down there, envision all these things. Envision the things you wrote there, the things going back to the person, those that are setting you back. This person that has been dealing with you, you know this person, you're sure, you're certain. Because if you're not certain, it's many people are under curses that they placed on themselves, thinking that they're trying to curse another person. Be very careful. Be very careful. But if you don't know anybody, if you don't have anybody's name to write, you just suspect that somebody is dealing with you somewhere spiritually, but you don't know anybody. You're not pointing fingers. God knows that you're not pointing fingers at anyone. You don't have anybody in mind, but you just believe that something is wrong somewhere. You know what you do? When you bring that paper to write, all the ritual instruction, everything I gave is the same thing. The only difference is that you will not write anybody's name. You have to write. When you're writing on that paper, you don't write to call anybody's name. You don't mention anybody's name. You don't have anybody in mind. You just write. You write like, I know this thing, so thing is happening. I know somebody is somewhere manipulating me. I know somebody is somewhere dealing with me spiritually. I know somebody is somewhere attacking me spiritually. I know somebody is somewhere making this thing not to work for me, making that not to work for me, holding my marriage, holding blah, blah, all those things. Someone, not nobody in mind. At least you're safer there. You're not roping yourself because you did not call anybody's name. You did not call an innocent person's name. You use the same way. When you finish, when you're done doing the ritual, you now fold the paper. That paper that you applied, you canceled with the potash, you canceled with the pepper. Fold it like in a cigar form. You understand? You know how cigarette stick is. Fold it like you want to smoke it. After folding it, you can write multiple names. You can write multiple names. If there are 20 doing, you can write. Manadukwa careful. Because if those 20 people are not doing you anything, you see about the go. You get? So fold it. Fold it. It's safer not to write anybody's name. It's safer just to do it using someone. Fold the paper and burn it. Use that candle light to burn it. While you're burning it, make sure you don't turn off the candle. Burn it as you're burning it. Watch the paper burn into ashes. Let it fall on the floor. After burning it, you sit down there. Like I said, you wait. You wait for like 5 to 10 minutes. After waiting for like 5 to 10 minutes, you pick up the candle, turn it off, pack the ashes and every other items you used for. Go and either you throw away or you keep it, but the candle, you throw it away. The candle, you throw it away. You understand? And then go and sleep. If that thing that you did, like if you're sure that maybe you're about to get married and something, the whole thing keeps scattering and you're suspecting one particular person, if that person is has a hand, genuinely has a hand in what is happening to you, you will notice that in no time, this thing will not even last up to 2 weeks. You notice that in no time, you notice when you do it and do it where you notice like this kind of this like a load has been lifted off your shoulder. You feel lighter. You just feel it. You just feel something when you finish doing it and doing it well. When you finish doing the alligator pepper, you swallow it, nothing else. If you feel lighter, you feel like and then you start noticing. Just like the favor ritual I taught. I said after 10 days, some people notice their own within 10 days. Some people after 10 days, they start noticing the result. Some, this one too, you start noticing it within a space of 2 weeks. It depends on what you had in mind, your intentions, because I don't know your intention. You understand? So if you have questions, please, you ask. If I have questions, you ask. This is already 5 minutes to 8, so I have 5 minutes to quickly answer questions. Then I'll go. The salt that you brought there, the dark salt that you're using to cook has to just be there. Salt has a protective shell over you. The spiritual component of salt, that's why some people tell you do a salt bath. Use salt to shower. Use salt to bath. Put some quantity of salt in your water to bath. Salt has a very strong protective component. So the reason you brought salt there is just to keep it there because you are doing the back to sender ritual. It's more like having a protective shield within the ritual materials you're doing and around you. So that is what the salt does. You will not lick salt. You will not eat salt. You will not know. You pack the whole thing when you're done and go and throw away or you keep it. You understand? The salt quantity just has to be like something like a pinch of salt. You can put the pinch of salt. You can put a pinch, you can use your hand to take a pinch of salt. Put like on the floor, on that ground. Just drop it by your side. Or some people, Some people use it to cast a circle and then do the ritual inside the circle. But it is those that have space in their house, those that have big space, that lives alone, that can, you know, those that lives alone, that have space, because you are big, you're an adult, and you're sitting on the ground. You need a lot of salt to circle you. You know, a lot of salt to circle you. So it's not necessary for you to use that much amount of salt. Pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt. You can drop it by your side. You can drop it in the middle of where you're doing. You can just place it on, but it has to be on the floor because you're not carrying it. You're not holding it on your hand because you need both your hands. So salt has a very strong spiritual component. A lot of people making spiritual products this day, they sprinkle salt, especially if the spiritual product has to do with protect, like warding off evil eye, protecting you from any kind of negativity, bad energy and bad aura. You know, sometimes you have friends, you know people, and then you want to do something. You want to get married and you tell your friend who doesn't have to do juju for you. Some friends have bad minds, they have evil minds. Immediately you tell them what you're planning, good thing that you're planning to do, the whole thing will scatter. They don't even need to go to juju to do babalawo for you. No. Once it gets into their ear, forget it, that thing is gone. You not go marry again. You will not make that money again. So what's that salt? What that salt does for some people when they are doing protective ritual is it just helps you, just helps those people, their evil intention, their evil minds to stay. You can eat with them on the same plate. You can hang out with them. You can even tell them your intentions. Nothing will happen. So that is what salt does. You cannot do anything. You understand? You cannot do anything with the salt. Me, I don't do back to sender ritual because I have a very, very strong spirit. Some of you say don't even need these things because you have extremely strong spirit. Your spirits, your spirit guides are very, very strong. Some of you have, like, you might not know. Some of you like this have eaten charm. Some of you might have stepped on poison. Some of you might have been somewhere where they called your name wrongly and nothing still happens to you. Your spirit, no be until you get money go make you know say get strong spirit guide. No, this now, like how protected you are, where as long as your hands are clean, nobody, no dibia, even if it's the biggest dibia in this world, even if it's the biggest babalawo in this world, they cannot harm you because you did not harm anybody. You have not taken anybody's own. Your spirit guides they are alive, they are active. You know, go walk, they go put that G, go pass them, another person go pass them, you go carry them. Do you understand? So please, you will trash it if you want. After burn, the only thing that you have to burn is the paper. When you finish burning the paper, yeah, you wait for like 5 to 10 minutes and then you turn off. The paper is the last thing you do. Like burning the paper is the last thing. After eating the alligator pepper, you take a little quantity, put in your mouth. No, a pregnant woman should not do this because you're like too energy. You understand? You are 2 lives, you're double. You should not do this because you are involving that your pregnancy. Nobody is doing. I don't know. It's like you're doubling it. You're doing back to sender. You're carrying a child in your womb. Are you also doing the back? It's like clashing to energy, clashing to spirit. So please, if you have if you're pregnant, do not do it. Do you have another question? Do you have any other question? Please do not come to my wall to preach. Let me block. I dey block people, oh. You see, I will block you. If you insult me, I will block you. If you do anything, if you come here and insult people that are commenting on my post, I will block you. I will block you. I do not insult people. I do not. I'm always on my page doing my own thing. I don't know why you will not leave me alone upon all your hatred. You will still be monitoring me. What do you want to see? Stay and monitor in peace because if you talk anything, I will block you. I will block you. I will block you. Block. Oh. Do you understand? I will block you. Some of you have wayward spirits. Some of you, your spirit guides are dead. Some of you, they are sleeping. You understand? There's some of you have the strongest spirits. The strong, like the people where they even try to harm you go tired. They will they will get tired. They'll be like, what kind of person is this? Because what is fighting for you, most of you don't even know that you have strong spirits fighting on your behalf. You don't know. Sometimes you think it's by your own power. You think you are doing everything. It's not even about going to church. It's not even about going to one babalawo. It's not even about going to Dibia. It's not. Some of you, your spirits are stronger than that of your pastors. Seriously, with all due respect, oh, I'm not trying to cause a religious war here. No, with all due respect, some of you, the pastor might be richer. See, having a strong spirit is not about money. It's not about who is richer or who is poorer. It's not about money. Do you understand? Some of you girls looking at me, some of you guys, you have an extremely stronger than the pastor said that advises you, stronger than your spiritualist that advises you, stronger than the dibia that you go to. Some of you have very, very strong spirits. No, sometimes when something bad wants to happen to you, strangely, you won't even know how this thing will. It will just avert. You wouldn't know how it will. Like you just notice that something that was supposed to happen to you. Some of you want to travel with a group of guys, and then maybe one thing will happen. Maybe you are purging, just purging, and you say, okay, I don't go fit travel again because I dey purge. I don't want they stop on for road. Say I want shit. I dey purge. You wouldn't know that it is your spirit guide working. Because that's car that you're about to enter. So we'll have an accident on the way and everybody will die. Everybody will die. And then when you later realize, when they later call you and say, those your friends that entered that car, they died. I'm just giving an example. They died, and you'll be like, Chineke na. And I was supposed to be in this car with them, I was supposed to travel, go on this journey with them. I was just purging, It was just purging that made me stay back. You have to just, if it is church you're going to, go and give testimony. Where whatever it is you about to give testimony, thank your chi that they saved you. Do you understand? A lot of things that are happening that you won't even, if you sit down, that's why I keep saying evaluate yourself. When you hear go back to your roots, you think we are talking about going to one ukudara in your village or going to, no, that is not go back to your roots. Your roots is your life, it's simply your life element. Your root is your life element. Your root is recognizing your spirit, recognizing the spirit God, recognizing what is working for you. Recognizing what is working for you. Some people, spiritual work, no, they work for them. Some people can do ritual. You can be 4. 3 people will do ritual. It will work for them. You will do it, no go work for you. It doesn't mean something is attacking you. So you are built like that. A lot of people are like that. So if you sit down, evaluate yourself. Go back to your roots. It doesn't mean you have to go to your village and start wandering around looking for one tree that has a root that you go to. No. To roots. Root is as where you started from, which means your spirit, your inner spirit, such your spirit. You can even use meditation to connect with your roots. Finding your life elements. Knowing what works for you is important. It's important. Knowing what works for you. No, they do say Chichi do. No. Think very well. Check your life and Chichi's life. Check your roots. See if this thing Chichi did will work for you if you do it. It's as simple as that. As you see me, so I have a mind of my own. There are many ways, because people have been asking about this. There are many ways to know if you have an active spirit. Now, so many ways. You can do a ritual. You can actually meditate, and then you see it in your dream. There are a lot of ways. Now, let me tell you the easiest and the most simple and the most effective way. Go to the market. Don't you go and buy a glass cup, a very light glass cup. The glass cup that if you mistakenly hit it spoon, bam, it will break. Don't use a thick glass cup. I have something like that I would have shown you guys. There are different types of glass cup. This one I'm talking about is very cheap. Look for the cheapest glass cup there. It is very, 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 very cheap. Very cheap. Now, if you hold the glass cup, it will look like if you press it hard, it will break. All those glass cups that are very light and very cheap. Go and buy it. Yes, a pregnant woman can do favor ritual, but a pregnant woman cannot do back to sender ritual. Go and buy the glass cup in the market. Now, there's something called a bedpost where you sleep. A bedpost. In your room, where you sleep, where you lay your head to sleep. Now, if you're smoking, the night you do it, do not smoke. No fuck woman, no. Don't have sex. Don't have sex because you are aligning with another energy. So don't do it. Don't align. Don't do it. Don't sync your semen with another person's semen and do ritual. It's wrong. So don't smoke. Don't have sex. Don't take alcohol. So that when you do this thing and you have a particular dream, you remember it. Make you not think saying malaria they do you. You understand? Get a glass cup. Are you listening? Get that light glass cup. It has to be very, very light. This thing, you will see the result. Now, go to your bathroom. Pour water. If the glass cup is like this quantity, the glass cup is like this length, you know, this thing, this place now is half of this phone. Now, let it be quarter. It's quarter now, Abby. After half, I think you get quarter. Don't fill it up because you have to see the bubbles when you wake up. Just put quarter, not half. Let it exceed half and get to quarter. Pour water in that glass cup. Very light glass cup. Very, very light. Now, when you're about to sleep, if you're sleeping like around 11, if you know that you have finished pressing your phone, you have finished speaking on the phone, if you finish, you can use, see, me personally, even if that's what my, see my fingers. Even if I do use, sorry, I have to quickly answer this question. He says, how do you off the candle? Is it by blowing or by flicking in the air or by using your fingers? You can turn off the candle anyhow you want. Me personally, not this ritual, other rituals that I do for myself and do for others. I like to use my hand. I like to feel that pain, that burning pain. Like it makes me feel like, okay, I sacrifice, you know. It makes me feel well connected with what I just did. So I like to use my fingers to rub it off. Even if it's 10 candles, I have used my fingers to rub off 16 candles. Like I'll rub it. Sometimes to pay me, I'll do like this. I'll wait for a while. I still rub it off. I continue until I finish. So you can use your fingers. You can just blow it off and borrow kununu. You get? Okay, somebody said after half is 3/4. Thank you, Onyima Dueke. Thank you. So this is half, Abi. Said after half is 3/4. Pour water, like 3/4. Pour water there. When you pour the water. Now, it has to be when you know you're about to sleep. When you know you're about to sleep, pour that water. This thing I'm doing, try it this night, self, if you want. Pour, you don't need to say anything. You don't need to talk too much. You don't need to do any prayer. You don't need to burn any candle. No. Just pour it half 3/4. Let it exceed half and leave space. Put it on your bedpost. On your bedpost. Make sure that immediately you place that cup of water on your bedpost, you marry your bed. You sleep. Make sure you don't keep it so close to you where you have to tumble and throw the water on yourself. No. Keep space. Now you get bed. This bed now is like 6x6 bed. If you're sleeping on 4, past 6x6 or 4x6 now. Is there any other bed? Okay, there's 6x7. If it's 6x6, 6x7, if it's 4x6 bed you're using, I don't know any other one apart from these 3. You have a lot of space. Place the water there and then you sleep. Even if you wake up at midnight to go and pee, ignore the cup of water. Join your family, go and pee. Do everything that you need to do. Wait, I want to block somebody. Let the Jerry guy come again. I'll block him. Because I don't see what's funny here. Now, as I was saying, I get distracted. What was I saying? Even if you wake up at midnight to go and pee, my baby is crying. I have to go. Mommy, is she crying? Okay, I'm coming. I'm almost done. I'm coming. You get the other breast milk I pump her. She wants another one. Okay, I'm coming. Hi. My baby is crying. To be a mother, it's not a day's job. Now don't push me. Get belly. You have no womb. You are barren. You are this, you are that. Now I've get the belly. Nobody is asking me how do you breastfeed. Nobody is coming to help me carry baby. Nobody is telling me they want to do a mugo. Nobody is coming. You see people. You are. If I say anybody that will tell me go about another one, I'll block that person. You people are not coming to help me. Oh, you have pushed me. You have pushed me. I went to spread my legs for my husband. Me that used to be virgin in peace before. I got married. I wasn't knacking. I was being a very virginious girl in peace. Every midnight to wake up and read the Bible. I was being a virginious girl in peace. But no, on Facebook, you're barren. Angela, I married in 2019. I entered 2020. Everybody started shouting, "Where is the baby? You're barren. You can't carry belly. You have no womb. I swear, you don't have womb. You've destroyed your womb." You people pushed me. I went to this virgin. I went to this virgin. And I carry belly. I gave birth. Mama, look at me now. I'm multitasking. I used to multitask before I got pregnant. Now I'm triple tasking. No, triple is multi. Yeah, I'm quadruple tasking. Look at me. Just look at me. My baby is crying. So I have to choose between you people and my baby. Who is more important? You people answer the question. I have to choose. You see this conversation? we're gonna continue it on another day. Because I have to go and feed my baby. I'm carrying my baby's food as I'm talking to you. I'm carrying my baby's food on my chest. And baby is crying. If I hear anybody, if I slap you, if you tell me anytime, when are you going to born another one? Your husband is an only son. Are you not going to born another born pikin, so you born something? I will tear you slap out of my page. Because people have pushed me. See my vagina that I wanted to take to heaven. When I die, you people pushed. You see, I know why everybody. Look at me now. I went to carry belly. This is what she does. Even midnight, I'll be doing something. I'll hear, I'll kuja. Oh, my baby. I'll kuja. Look at me. I pump. Where's that breast pump? I wanted to show you people. It's far. I pump breast. I pump my breast milk. I have plenty feeder, plenty concom, baby concom. Plenty feeder. I'll pump and fill it up. Don't put in the fridge. This girl will wake up by 2 o'clock. She'll finish one concom and go back to sleep. She'll wake up by 2:30, 30 minutes, and be doing math like she wants to do. They'll give her another one. The next thing I will be minding my business. They'll come and knock for me. Bang, bang. Breast milk has finished. She wants to suck. 4 a.m. You people are sleeping and breastfeeding. Look at me now. I've not finished what I was doing. I was saying. I've not finished it. I still have words in my mouth. My baby needs me. Let me hear anybody. Nobody upon all the pictures that I've been posting about me as a born pikin. No single post. I've not seen anybody saying, I want to carry Aria. Nobody. And I know they can't carry you. You people know they can't carry my baby. Nobody's even offering. Let me be the one to say no, thank you. Let me, at least, I know I will not tell you to come and carry my baby, but at least offer. Let me feel special. Let me feel like Beyonce. Let me just say, no, thank you, man. No, thank you, sir. I will smile and say, they really care. But these people did not care anything. Not care anything. Please, how to know your spirit, how to know if you have an active spirit. I will teach you people on my next live chat. Don't worry. Maybe today is 12th of August on Thursday. Maybe on, is it Saturday? Maybe on Sunday. Okay. Maybe next week. I don't know. Maybe next week. When next I catch Aria sleeping again. When she's sleeping. When next week I will come and then I will take time to talk about. I'll take time, please, to talk about how to know if you have an active spirit. Just stay tuned and watch out for my next live chat. I see that it's important for you people. I will teach you how to do it. And you people will be shocked by the results. You people will be shocked. It has, when you finish doing it, it either comes this way or come the other way. That is when you know if you have an active spirit or not. You can repeat it though. You can do it 3 times. Like I did my pregnancy test. I tested 5 times to be sure that the positive I'm seeing is actual correct positive. So you can do it like 3 times. If you do this night, tomorrow, make sure that all the results come out together. So that you be sure of what you be sure. If you now do it 3 times and they come out this and come out the other one next, it means your spirit guide is confused. It means both you and the spirit guide, you people need slap. What slap? Bye bye. I'm going. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you all. My baby needs me, so I gotta go. I gotta go and either breastfeed or pump the breast. Whichever one. Because I get birth. My baby is in the parlor and I'm carrying the food up and down. I love you. Thank you God all so much. Please remember, I dey block. It's like people are making me laugh. I'm laughing. I'm the King Kong of blocking. If he insults me, so far I have not insulted anybody. I'm not a born again because I born pikin. You know when you born pikin, you automatically become born again. When they give birth to you, you are one. You can't born pikin means you are not a born again. So please, I love you all. Next when I come, we'll talk about that. Please. You're saying something about the glass of water. Start the video again. I said I'll talk about that. My baby is calling me. It's calling me. Bye-bye.